A storm brewing in the Atlantic set to arrive overnight tonight into tomorrow has just been named. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
So the coming storm has a name. We did all not, did it?
So yes, within the last hour, a storm has been named. Now, we name them when it's set to cause widespread disruption. But there's some added detail I want to talk about why the storms are named and how they're named. So this is what is set to happen in the next 24 hours. An area of low pressure currently in the Atlantic is going to be rapidly deepened by the jet stream, and it's been named Storm Benjamin. It heads in overnight tonight, heads its way through France, Belgium towards the Netherlands, and it is set to cause strong winds. This is how strong the winds are set to be at the moment. The key here is showing 50, 60 mile-an-hour gusts of wind in this pink colour, but there'll be up to 70 mile-an-hour gusts of wind along the north coast of France and Belgium, and it's actually the French that have named it. So this map shows what happens. We get together. So the UK Met Office, Ireland and the Netherlands, we name storms. We were going to see it being named by the Netherlands, but instead France got in there early because the storm is set to be more impactful to them. So just a reminder of our names that we would have here in the UK. Some people might be thinking we're expecting it to be named Bram, but no, it has been named Benjamin. It moves in overnight tonight. It was the French that named it, but at the moment it's not set to cause widespread disruption here, more the north coast of France and in towards the Netherlands. But today is sort of the calm before the storm. More settled conditions around today. First thing, it is largely dry and the winds are light. So at the moment, it's a story of sunny spells and some scattered showers across the northwest. Winds are light with some decent spells of sunshine around, and temperature-wise, we're sitting around about average, maybe 12 or 13 in the north, 15 or 16 in the south. But it is this evening and overnight tonight. The winds strengthen and the band of rain arrives. So yes, it will be wet and windy overnight tonight, but we can see the brighter colours, the heaviest rain and the strongest winds focused out towards the near continent. So a wet and windy night to come, and that means it's a mild one. We're looking at gusts of wind up to 40 or 50 miles an hour around the coast, heavy rainfall up to 75 millimetres of rain. So through the day tomorrow, this wet and windy weather heads its way over to the near continent, and then later on it's one of sunny spells and blustery showers, and we watch that whole area of low pressure Benjamin move away. But either way, a wet and windy night tonight and into tomorrow morning.
Oh, the French. Oh, I was on the wrong track there. And it's there is a phrase in Dutch.
Wonderful. I shall come back to you every hit for a different language.
I'll look up the French.
To come. Laura, thanks very much.
Thanks, Laura.
Good morning to you. A storm is brewing in the Atlantic and it has just been named. A powerful jet stream is moving across the Atlantic and it's set to pick up this area of low pressure. This is Benjamin, and it will deepen it as we head through the next 24 hours. On the southern flank is where the strongest winds will be, through France, Belgium and the Netherlands, and it is Meteo France that named the storm Storm Benjamin. For the UK, we will have some strong winds. We have the pink colours here, 50, 60 mile-an-hour gusts of wind through the Channel and the southeast coast, but the strongest gusts in the near continent. So we have got weather warnings in force that come in tomorrow for wind and rain for large parts of England and Wales. Heavy rainfall up to 75 millimetres and gusts of wind up to 50, maybe 60 miles an hour. The Met Office wouldn't have actually named the storm. It's not set to be that impactful here, but it is certainly a spell of wet and windy weather arriving in the next 24 hours. Today is more of a calm before that storm, sunny spells, just a few showers around, and this is how it looks first thing, largely fine and dry. And as we head through the day, a few showers in the north and west, temperatures a little around or a little below average, but here is the rain that's set to move in overnight tonight. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 24 hours. So we look across the north of the UK first of all. It's Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, and we haven't got the storm moving in here, but what we have got is cooler conditions, winds from more of a northerly direction later on this week. So temperature-wise, we're looking below average, and it will feel fairly chilly, but with it staying fairly windy, it shouldn't be too cold by night. Now, percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK, it is largely fine and dry tomorrow. With that storm moving in, the north get away with it, a largely fine day, but then hit and miss with showers as we head through the end of the week and on into the weekend. Fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, looking at our temperatures compared to where they should be for the time of year, and it's cool. But I think the bigger story is this wet weather arriving overnight tonight into tomorrow. Tomorrow is set to be wet and windy, but more settled into next week.